In this instructional video, I'm working with the singing seniors of the class of 2025 on the alma mater. They've been working on the alma mater and performing it since before school started. They performed at many different venues as well as different events for the school. So they are a bit tired of it, and senioritis is in full bloom. So I'm giving them specific targeted things to listen for and changing up the formation that they stand in just to keep the rehearsal going. That way I can increase the redundancy of having them practice certain sections without them checking out mentally. This class also contains some special needs students. One of them also is a self-contained student, so we're the only class that is a general education that he's allowed to attend. And seeing the collaboration and inclusion of everyone in this video is just amazing. I'm so proud of these kids. They are all either in a on-the-job internship or vocational training or going to the college of their choice. So they're all set for their future, and I'm so proud of these students.
1, 2, and breathe.
With memories of happy days in the school we love so well.
Breathe and listen.
Indian River, proud thy name, wherever we may roam. Our loyalty and love for thee will lead us ever home.
Good job. Okay, can we mix it up? This is not necessarily for graduation formation, but can you just go ahead and mix up? So we have a part 2, come over here, and part 3, go over there, and then I need a part 1 and a part 1. Let's mix it up. Yeah, Xavier, can you go over by Deacon? Over here between Mia and Sydney. So we have 1, 2, 1. Move closer over here. 2, Judy, right in front. A 3, right, the 2 and a 1. Okay, and then your group a little bit closer over. 3, 1, 2. Okay, I think we're good. Let me give you starting pitches.
All right.
I'm going to do the first verse just to make sure we lock it in. I will say, when we got to Rome, there was still one, part 3, that didn't quite lean far enough to your right. So just lean a little bit more on it. Make sure also when I had said that, listen to the chord. So here's your chord for well. Your nice normal chord, right? And then here's your Rome. Different chord. We have an E flat major. Now we're building a C major. But the C's on top. If the C was on the bottom, it would be, right? Sounds a little different because it's a first inversion, right? Okay. All right, so listen to those chords for well, and then, does everybody understand what it should sound like? Okay. And the other thing I said, you're actually singing with memories of happy days in the school we love, but your face doesn't look happy, and I know you're only in rehearsal, but
Yeah.
you perform the way you practice, so you must practice the way you want to perform. So how do you smile? How do you look happy without distorting your vowels? Eyebrows. Use the rest of your face. Okay, yeah, okay, that's kind of scary. But thank you for going overboard with it. Yeah, so just if you raise your eye, what's the other benefit of raising your eyebrows? What does it do inside your mouth?
Open palate.
Lifts your soft palate up, which should already be lifted, but it'll just make sure it is, okay? And those things will help the chords tune. Because if someone doesn't have the same vowel, the same resonance, it's going to sound like you're off pitch, even though you might be on pitch. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, breathe.
In this land of sand and sun, our hearts will always dwell.
Sounds so much better.
With memories of happy days in the school we love so well. Indian River, proud thy name, wherever we may roam.
Yes. So is it easier to hear the chords? How you're supposed to tune when you're in mixed formation?
Yeah.
Okay, instead of just being isolated? Okay, great. Alright, so can we get into our formation for graduation? So that's going to be Nigel here in center, James, and then Deacon, and then we have Sydney leading this side, and Isaiah leading this side. Trent is gonna be straight up in the middle. Yeah, Sean, you're on this side, Xavier on this side. Quilo, your window is between James and Isaiah. And then Mia, if you can come over here. So your window is gonna be probably behind Sean, and Xavier, you're gonna be right here. So everybody can see you, your parents will want to see you. Yeah, you don't have to stand all the way like on the edge, yeah. So this is where you're standing. So if your parents are wanting to take a picture, if you're on Sydney's side, your parents should be if they're looking at the stage, they should be on that side. They should be on the left side of the audience, okay? If you're on James's side and Isaiah's side, your parents should probably be sitting back on the right side of the audience. If Sean's parents sat on the right side, they would have a lovely video of Sean's head, which, he was voted best hair of the senior class, but still. Do you understand? So they can actually get your face and not your backside. Okay. And that's also for when you start coming down, so they'll be able to get a picture of you instead of just your ears. Okay. Alright, so James, instead of giving the pitch from the piano, you have your tuning.
Yeah.
Yep, let's try it out. Nigel, you're starting. I'm gonna be walking around just to listen.
In this land of
Okay.
sand.
Yeah, we're gonna do that again. So faster recovery time, pitch, and then sing.
Yellow. Hey guys.
In this land of sand and sun, our